The play clock's running down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now here's a former third-round pick of Jacksonville, the former Jag Brian Anger on to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And not great starting field position here for the offense. The first carry for the Utah man now, it's Joe Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of... After that run, they might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Design run for their wideout. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Williams running left, and he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Second down following the run. Play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Three yards remaining here on 2nd down.
Here we go now. No. Check. Patriot.
They run it again with Williams. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Whitaker. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. Here, they've got it 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go.
And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
No, check, Patriot. Detroit. Check 24. Detroit. Here we go now. 3, 9, gun.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing that really impressed me about Joey Bosa is that he doesn't sacrifice the run game trying to get sacks. This guy really knows how to hold the point of attack, great leverage, and then goes and sheds people and makes plays.
And at 6'5", 270, just a monster.
Absolute monster with a really high motor.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be second and 11.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green, over.
And to give this time to the tailback. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 22 and a first down.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle is missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a handoff looking right. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. To throw here. Throw left side complete. It's Bowen. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Now they'll run it on the toss. Open space inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. On second down, Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Detroit! All right, here we go. 3-19!
Looking to throw. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. They go back to the ground with Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Again, it's Williams. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
All right, here we go. Detroit! Watch it now, Barney!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Whitaker. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. In motion is Fedorowicz. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out.
God, they gonna give him the bullshit. Come on. God damn.
3 points at the very end. Well, we looked at
Giving
each
him
other
the
right away. We knew
bullshit.
that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Detroit! Detroit!
The slot man in motion right.
Here we go!
They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the Rams getting set to go now. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got him over the middle, Fedorowicz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 3-19. No. Check. Patriot.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left.
Oh,
He almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Second down and the offense needing 5 yards. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
You got to feel a little bit for the defense there. They've done a terrific job all day long holding this guy in check. But that might have been the run to break things out for him, maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
Slot man moves right. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Wiggle sticks.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Love you.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone,
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean,
wow.
oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. The offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. He'll look to throw. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Now let's go. Leopard. Leopard. Detroit. Detroit. Now let's go. 3-19.
In motion is Austin Hooper. A give to Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And that was a nice play by the defense. And it is tough to be an offensive lineman nowadays, especially if you're dealing with how the defensive tackles have evolved. Their quickness, their agility, their speed has changed the big guys in the middle, the center, and the offensive guards. Formerly, they were just power players. Now they have to be light on their feet as well to keep up with the speed of the defensive players.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh,
And that
he ran that
went nowhere.
twice.
Losing
Okay.
yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I wouldn't expect you to run it
It's
twice.
a loss of 4. Now third down. The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
All right, here we go. Blue, left.
On play action, they'll throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
3 times in a
first
row?
down on a pickup
Oh,
of
that's
17.
looking kind of shaky right there.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
The give is to Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain.
4 times in a row?
Second down.
Okay.
Well, usually you
I'm
don't
glad
think
I'm
of the
videoing
quarterback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there.
Shit.
Nice tackle.
You know you got to switch that up now.
Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the
All right,
defense.
here we go. All right, now, look at 56. Look at. No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
They'll go again to Jones. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Dude, come on, man. That's 5 times in a row. That's 5 times in a row.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Now let's go. Over.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. So the D-line's going to spread out. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Here we go now.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. They'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
No, check.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Watch him now, Barney.
He'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the third quarter's not been a whole lot of fun for him. A couple of interceptions thrown. He seems to be a different man here in the second half.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go. Over. Check. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage.
Okay.
Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps.
Okay.
But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
And it's up through the goalposts. It's
That's
17-10.
That's
Back
okay.
now in Jacksonville. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter.
That's okay.
Now it's Murray to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Back there in that Philly. Here we go.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
No. Over. Here we go now. Back there in that Philly. Here we go.
The slot man in motion right. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
No. Check. Patriot.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got room. A big third down play there for the Jags. 42 yards on the ground. The ultimate speedster, showing that speed at this in front of this home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
And now a first down following that long gain.
No.
And they try to sweep to Jones. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on second down. Now they try the right side here. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he went
All
nowhere.
right, two again.
Back to the 33.
I'm watching.
The loss
I'm
of
watching.
A full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Play clock winding down. Now back to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dale Buchanan. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I'm videoing it now. Hope you know that. I want you to know.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They try the left side here with Williams. A big run there, 29 yards in the first.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Down to about the 22 here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. A give to Williams, running right, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a third down. They'll look to throw here. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good.
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game.
Leopard! Leopard! Baby down now! Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit! Over! Over! Over!
And they just did not get the snap away in time. They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football.
Come on!
Intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They come up in an offset eye.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Marty. Marty. All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
He did. Bunch trails. The oldest fucking trick in the book.
His first touchdown on the year.
All right.
And the
it's 2
Rams
minutes.
are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Jags. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
No. Check. Patriot.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
All right.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12.
Here we go now. Green 39.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They'll look to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Here we go now.
And he motions the wide receiver. He'll drop to throw. Got
yes!
his man complete over the
Get him.
middle. That's Bowen. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
All right, now look at this. Good.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now it's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. It's a gain of 5 on the play. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Yes.
Through the cut.
That's his name.
Crusher there.
Pain.
Intercepted.
Pain.
Picked off inside the 10. And now running right through.
That's his name. Pain.
Up past the 40-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
All right, now, look at 56. Set. 3, 19. Leopard. Now, knock that in that belly. Here we go.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Let's go.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well.
Good game, pimp.